Aaron Jeffery and Caio Borralho in the middleweight division. This is going to be a very, very close fight. They're both 28 and a half years old pretty much, a little bit taller for Aaron Jeffery. Not too sure what the reach is going to be for Caio Borralho, but for this fight, Caio Borralho needs to play the counter-punching game. He's got a really good right jab to straight left right down the pipe. He's very, very powerful with that straight left down the pipe. Out of all of his wins, a lot of the wins are by submission and knockout. Only 2 fights going all the way, which were his most recent fights over there in Future FC. But for this fight with Aaron Jeffery, he's probably going to need to go out there and get a knockout with that counter straight left. He's a very, very powerful puncher, but the only losses for Aaron Jeffery are to very, very good grapplers in Sean Brady, who we know is an amazing grappler in the UFC, and Brendan Allen, who, of course, is a very, very good grappler inside the UFC. After that, he looked amazing, beating Bruno Assis by 3rd round knockout, Andre Petrosky, a UFC fighter, by 2nd round knockout, and then Colin Huckbuddy, a Dana White Centennial Series alumni, by I believe it was like a 40-36 unanimous decision and a 4-round main event. But the striking is going to be very, very even right here. I think the volume, the power, the speed, the technique, pretty much everything is going to be very, very even at range in the striking for Caio Borralho and Aaron Jeffery. I think Caio lands a little bit more speed. He's got a little bit more speed than Aaron Jeffery, but the power and the volume is going to be very, very even. If Caio Borralho can get the fight at range for 3 straight rounds, I'm going to go Caio Borralho by a 29-28 decision, but the fact that Aaron Jeffery could definitely put on the pressure and get the fight to the clinch many times in the fight, that is what scares me for Caio Borralho, because in the clinch, Aaron Jeffery can really make a comeback, because I think Caio Borralho is going to be landing a little bit more powerful shots and slightly more at range, so he's going to be winning the fight at range, but Aaron Jeffery can kind of make up for that with the knees in the clinch and the elbows in the clinch, because he's very, very good. I mean, in the fight with Andre Petrosky, every single time that fight got to the clinch, he landed at least 5, 6, 7 knees to the body, a couple knees to the face, and eventually got the knees right to the face on Andre Petrosky, broke his nose, and TKO'd him in that 2nd round. So those knees for Aaron Jeffery are going to be what I think gets him the win right here, because at range it is very, very 50-50. I would give the win to Caio Borralho if it does stay at range. That is why it's a very, very close fight, but with the knees in the clinch, the elbows in the clinch, so the overall clinch game of Aaron Jeffery, I do think that is what's going to get him the win. It's going to be a very, very close one, but I'm going to slightly lean to Aaron Jeffery winning the fight by unanimous decision, 29-28 on the judges' scorecards are right there. Very close fight in the middleweight division.